Hi, welcome back to the channel. Hey, thank you so much to all the subscribers. And if you're new here, consider hitting the subscribe button. It costs you nothing and it helps out the channel. Hey, guess what? Today I am going to talk about gut health. And we're going to make a great smoothie that will help you keep your gut in perfect health. You know, I found out a few years ago that diets don't work. And, you know, that's really tough because so much of wellness is focused on food. You know, they say if you can just lose a couple pounds, all your health issues are going to go away. And so for all of us who have tried that diet thing, we probably figured out that it's not really true. You can do a diet, but the big problem is that diets are about restrictions of food, you know, so you're restricting which nutrients you're consuming. And what I found for myself is, you know, if I restricted these nutrients, you know, I was actually starving my body of certain things that it really needed. And that would start this horrible grazing behavior in me, which would, you know, encourage me to go graze through the kitchen and consume just so many more calories than I actually needed. And so, sure, the diet worked for the short term. And then as soon as it was done, you know, all those nutrients that I had cut out that I actually really needed, my body, you know, was there to warn me that I needed these and started encouraging me to graze so that I could maybe find the nutrients that I needed in a whole lot of food out there. And I found that I would gain back all the weight I lost and a little bit more, like another 10 pounds. So not only did diets make me less healthy than when I started, you know, they also helped me to gain more weight. So diets don't work. And yet I was experiencing all these different health issues. And I had learned a long time ago that food was the leading cause of all disease in our body. So what I ended up having to do is rethink what I was going to do with food. And, you know, being that I practiced Chinese medicine, I went back to Chinese medicine to learn about the healing properties of food. And I decided to understand what types of foods I needed to eat for myself. And one of the things I needed to do was I needed to improve my gut health. And here in the United States, poor gut health is usually one of two things, or both of them. And for me, it's both of them. One of them is stress. You know, stress has a tendency to just crush your digestion. And then the other one is some of the things that we eat here in the United States. You know, there's a lot of sodas, there's a lot of sugars. Sugars are in like every processed foods. And then it's just like the quality of the food too. It doesn't provide the necessary nutrients. So gut health is a big thing for a lot of people, and it's a big thing for me. And mine was both stress and then poor diet. And that was just running down my digestion over the years. So what I decided to do was, you know, stop focusing on weight, because every time you focus on weight, you actually just become sicker. You know, I gained more weight. I was missing key nutrients that I needed because of all those diet restrictions. And that created all these gaps in my nutritional needs. So my body couldn't create what it needed to repair itself. So for me, I needed to focus on, one, improving my digestion in a way that also helped with my stress. So stomach and spleen and liver. What we're going to do today, we're going to make a smoothie that focuses on the stomach and also is really helpful for your liver. So let's go shopping. Hey, well, I'm picking up stuff for the smoothie. Let's talk about the statement, what's food for one person is poison for another. And, that's true with any type of foods. What might work for me won't work for you. And this smoothie is a perfect example of that. You see, I'm picking up a lot of fruit to help improve my gut health. Well, here's the thing. What if you have diabetes? All this fruit, that's going to be way too much sugar for somebody with diabetes. But the neat thing about Chinese nutritional therapy is it understands everybody's an individual and it would show you what you can purchase in order to make your morning smoothie to improve your digestion. Isn't that cool? Okay, let's talk about why each one of these foods. Now, if you took my Chinese nutritional therapy course, you'd be able to figure out for yourself that raspberries are good for the liver and for the heart. And if you're wondering why would you want to even look at foods for the heart, check out my episode on heartburn or heart attack. The next one I chose was Greek yogurt. Now, that is great for the stomach and it also strengthens the lungs. I picked a lemon because lemon is really good for the liver and really good for clearing out the liver. Bananas, this is an interesting one. Bananas actually help the large intestine, help moisten it. So if you're a little bit constipated, bananas are for you. If you're not, this is probably going to make you too loose. And that's just another example of what's food for one person is poison for another. Now, pineapples are great for the digestion and they're cooling. So here's the ingredients that I have in my smoothie. The last ingredient is going to be kombucha. And kombucha is really good for the digestion. And you saw that I picked one that had no added sugars. Okay, so there's some discussion on hey, you shouldn't eat cold or raw foods. And so here's the thing. Chinese nutritional therapy is not black and white. It's about you as an individual and what works for you. And some people are going to have stronger digestions than others, and they can eat cold, raw foods. Now, one of the things that's happening here is we're blending the food up. So we're actually helping digest it by making it into a smoothie. One other thing that I did here. Now, if you're using mineral supplements or protein supplements, they're great to add into your smoothie. And why minerals, not vitamins, but minerals are great is because they need proteins to uptake into the digestion. What's a little bit different with vitamins is most of them or a lot of them are water soluble. So you add them into something like your smoothie and the smoothie is going to start breaking them down. So those you're going to want to take on their own without food. Okay, so there's your smoothie. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a little bit more about Chinese nutritional therapy and how it can help you make excellent food choices to help you rebuild your health. And rebuild your health, health isn't about weight. Health is about everything else that's going on. Like you have your digestion's weak. You have high blood pressure, you have headaches. Health is about helping you improve all those symptoms of unwellness. Okay, and until next time, I'll catch you on the other side.